while rebuilding all base.
You get the word.
Especially the bell pop.
Yeah, because of the last minute mixed up.
We're headed south.
Oh, excuse me.
Notice on the subway portal, street subway. There's a lot of construction going on. The contractors are busy work on the track work. They have
Not down there.
No, it's a different guy. Okay, we are now up on this structure that was originally built when the Dan Ryan was built. At that time, the route was called the West-South route, and it was the Dan Ryan Lake Street. Then when the Dan Ryan was coupled with the Howard Street line, it went into the State Street subway. This connection remained when the Orange Line was built.
Yeah, cancel.
See a train of covered hopper cars to the right going across the airline. The airline is a route used by Amtrak trains coming off of the former Illinois Central to go into Union Station. The location that we're at is Federal Junction.
Southbound to Federal flight.
If you haven't been out on the Dan Ryan, there are a couple of things that you will notice. Number one, it's not very fast because of the slow zones. Well, that's the reason why they're going to do the 5-month closure in May. You will also notice that the wall of high-rise CHA housing projects have all been demolished.
Probably have to select that.
The railroad that we are crossing is one of the original railroads into Chicago. It's the Chicago, Rock Island, and Pacific. It also carried trains from the Lake Shore and Michigan Southern. There was a bridge engineer who was riding a Metro train over there, and he happened to look up in the early 1970s and noticed some cracks in the elevated bridge. They immediately stopped all elevated service and all Metro service. The bridge engineer said the next train is liable to bring that bridge down. One of the problems, that's a curved bridge, and curved bridges are just about no-nos in railroad engineering. You make your bridges, and if you want the tracks to curve, the bridges are made out of short, straight sections, and you get the curvature that way. We are now in Chinatown. This is the Cermak Chinatown station.
Alright,
they're rebuilding all the way through. They're going to rebuild the bridge again to dead riot work. Part of it is because they do it while they're doing it. But there's talk of that they'll run the orange down here and then go into the bridge off, reconnect it.
The highway that you see to the right was supposedly going to connect with the Franklin and Wacker Drive. That was, what, 40-some years ago.
Some of the right-of-ways there, actually, I also Google Maps, the right-of-way exists, it's empty still.
Wow.
I was trying to figure out where the route went, but I couldn't find. I guess if I dug around on
The project named for Harold Hickey's was to the left, beyond the training school for teachers. Harold Hickey's is the person who negotiated the initial system of subways for Chicago.
I guess pretty sure what Ellie, if I remember the story, was the one about the congressman from the northwest side of the time when they were getting the money for this. Well, he was the northwest side, so he wanted to get money from the Kennedy.
We're now crossing Interstate 55, the Stevenson Expressway.
And that was put in the appropriation. And you mentioned this.
All of the modern buildings you see way over there. Way over on the left, that's McCormick Place. McCormick Place 1, McCormick Place 2, 3, and 4.
Apparently, the Full Man Daily called LBJ. And all of a sudden, this congressman called LBJ saying it's going down with Ted Ryan. And the congressman's like, Mr. President, what is dead riot? Thank God that I don't know. You just got the call from Daily, that's all. That shows power Daily had. You can call the President of the United States and change the budget allocation. The congressman laughed, but well, we got the money, like, a couple years later, we got the money to the Kennedy bill too. It's like, he just laughed about it.
Well, I mean, just think about it.
So that's over here, the Dan Ryan Expressway. When it was opened, it was the world's largest expressway. It contained 14 lanes of traffic.
I think this would be a big success when they finally get the balls to reduce the circle interchange. That's going to be a disaster.
They don't.
That's going to be
Just redoing Wacker Drive is another one. So it'll cause more people to drive, and it'll be really expensive.
One of the reasons why I had 14 lanes of traffic, notice that there are express lanes separated from the local lanes, unlike the Kennedy that has just a set of express lanes that are reversible. The red buildings on the left, those are part of the Illinois Institute of Technology, IIT. There is an ancient steel model railroad up on the top floor of the building on the south side. This is 33rd Street.
I'm kind of curious why that happened. I assume it's probably HVAC stuff. Why they
Do we have any White Sox fans?
Whoa!
White Sox fans. Stand up and holler. Okay, on the right is Cell Field. We don't call it cell field or cellular field. Or what's the other name for it? On the left, for the Cub fans, that's the newest metro station here at 35th Street.
Yeah, it's good.
All the complaints got on it.